Hey, this is Matt once again. It's sort of a last minute commentary. Well, not last minute. I mean, this was requested a while ago, but uh, the guy requested, Alan Stanley, he has some time tonight. So, figure would do it tonight. And yeah. So, oh, hey there, Alan. It may just be me and you, but that's not a problem either. So that's all good. Um, actually, I just realized I don't quite have the film, so you have to give me a few minutes. I have to. Well, I like downloading the film because it's better to watch while streaming. So I gotta find this place and download it, and it'll take a few minutes. But that way we could talk for a bit, and if more people come into the chat, so that's all good. So I just gotta go over here. But hey there, how you doing, Alan? How you doing, Kingpin? Yeah, because I realized I don't have the film here on my computer. So yeah, that would be best to get the film that I'm doing the commentary on. That would help. But how are you guys doing on this Thursday night? How's everything going? Yeah, Alan Staley, I thought that fan film would be something you'd like to watch because someone a couple days ago uploaded a fan film of Manhunt that I saw snippets of. It looks pretty cool. It's like a 15-20 minute fan film, so I thought maybe you like that. It's not some AI things, like stuff they actually shot. And I did like a 15-20 minute fan film based off the video game Manhunt, so I figured you would like that. So I don't know if you watched that yet. Or what have you. Stressful at work. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. I mean, can understand that. Yeah, full length, that'd be pretty cool too. Yeah, a full length version. That'd be pretty neat. Oh, no problem, Team Pin. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Preminator, I'm doing good. How are you doing? But this is a paid request for In the Mouth of Madness, a commentary for Alan Stanley. Actually, right now I'm downloading the film because uh, the TV's over there, but I got a bunch of stuff in the way here, so I can't watch it right here because I can't see the TV. I have to literally be way up front to when I watch the TV. So a lot of times I watch on my computer, and I don't have my computer, so um, I'm downloading the film because I prefer that than streaming it. So it'll take a few minutes, but we could talk. Hey there, Fadim, doing well? Just watched Tremors first time. Great film. Great, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You might see Predator Badlands tonight. That's cool. Fuck Predator Badlands. From all the stuff I heard about it, it can eat my ass. Sounds like the biggest piece of dog shit. Oh, you never seen In the Mouth of Madness? It's a good one. It's definitely worth the watch. Curse of Frankenstein. I've never even seen the film, so why would I get the film on 4K? I love this movie. It's genius. The 4K unfortunately doesn't have much in the way of features, but nice to see Julie Carmen, Jurgen Pratt now talking about it. Cool. I don't have the 4K. I didn't get it. I just doing other stuff, but I'm getting a copy online to watch, so that'll take a few minutes. So that's why we'll chat here for a bit. That's cool, Alan. Hey there, James. Hey there, Mark. How are you doing? Of course, this has to be slow. Why does that have to be slow? Let me look over here. See, this is faster. You watch it on 4K the first time? Very cool. You've seen the movie before, but not on 4K. Yeah, I get you. That's very cool. I definitely understand. I get you. I get you. I got what you're smoking. I get what you're smoking. Of course, everywhere I download this, every place I'm downloading this from, it has to be like the slowest speed, of course. Can't be fast speed tonight. This is a bit of kind of last minute, but apologies. Oh, you picked up the book from the movie? That's cool. Very cool to hear. Nothing wrong with that. Alice loves In the Mouth of Madness. Very cool. Nah, I haven't seen Sean Clark's props. Have not seen them, so nah, sorry. Have not seen that. And of course, every place I tried to download this from, it's got to be the slowest fucking shit. I don't know why. It's got to be slow as fuck tonight. Hey there, Greg. How you doing? How's it going for you? Samuel, hey there. Sorry to hear from that. Hey there, Cyber Warrior. Hope you're doing well. And this was a paid request from Alan Stanley for me to do a live commentary on this in the Mouth of Madness. Have not started it yet. Just kind of letting people come in, and if they want to follow on, that's cool. Doing all right, great. Haven't heard from you in a long while, but hope everything's going well for you. That's sorry to hear about that, Cyber Warrior. Geez, everybody's depressed today. Goddamn. One person suffering from depression. One guy broke up with his girl. Jesus, everybody's depressed. And then before I was on, hey, old school gamer, a few days ago, heard like a gunshot, in the area, and that's normal for outside of Texas because they're shoot whatever, shoot vultures away. Because the guy fucking shot himself. Come to find out, someone like way over there shot himself, and that's what the gunshot was like a few days ago. It's like, and my mom just talked with my mom, and she told me about that. That's why I was a little bit late to this, because I was talking with my mom, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you know that gunshot that was around the area? Yeah, that's what it was." But I guess, it's almost close to Christmas time, and people get depressed around Christmas time, and I think the guy was like 30. No, I didn't know him. So, but yeah, I guess the guy was like only 30. But people get depressed around Christmas time. I mean, I know it's November, but I mean, still close to, yeah, people get that depressive state and do things like that, and it's a shame. It's never worth it, man. It's never worth it. So I guess with all this depression, I guess it's time to watch In the Mouth of Madness. Well, thank you, Team Pin. I do appreciate that. Thank you. 1:30 in the morning. Very cool. Old school gamer. Very cool. Well, I guess, since this ain't gonna fucking download, I could try to stream it. If it pauses, it's not like I've never seen the film before. So it's an hour and 35 minutes and 20 seconds. I am paused at the beginning, and just let me know when you're ready. Because we're 12 minutes in, we can get this show in order. I forgot how short this film was. I forgot this film was only an hour and 35 minutes. Because I thought I had this film on my computer, but then I realized I didn't, and I'm like, oh, okay. But, yeah, Alan Stanley, just let me know when you're ready, because this was a paid request from him. Good to go. I am paused at the beginning for those who want to follow along, or those who want to follow along, when this is uploaded and you're following along. Pause at the beginning. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. As we got the New Line Cinema logo. I do remember seeing this on VHS tape. And I remember the trailers for it too, funny enough. Because it was for, Mortal Kombat trailer on it. You had the Mangler trailer on it. That's how I heard about the Mangler. It made me want to go see it, and I love the Mangler. I remember Excessive Force 2, just the title is funny because it's Excessive Force 2, Force on Force. I'm like, you got enough force on there? 3 forces. Excessive Force 2 with Stacey Randall. I'm like, who the fuck is Stacey Randall? But they thought she was a lead. I'm like, who the fuck is Stacey Randall? Hey there, Josh. Yeah, I love the theme in this. The opening theme, I love the guitar, the rock. It is a banger, I agree, Josh. But hey there, hope you're doing well. I don't know if we've met before, but nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you on here before, Josh Mino. But yeah, I saw this on VHS for the first time way back in the day, and liked it ever since because I thought it was such a, no pun intended, novel idea. What if you lived in a book? And in this case, this guy, has the power to create these stories into reality. And then, spoilers for people who have never seen the film. Go watch it and then see this. Do you believe Sam Neill was a made-up character the whole time? Or did the guy turn him into one of his characters? Because I think the idea is that he is a made-up person from the get-go. That Sutter Kane created him from the get-go. So right from here, it's his made-up story coming to life in the Mouth of Madness. And that's kind of cool. It's like from the get-go, like this is the book he's writing. Like if you read the book, these are probably the first scenes in the chapters of the book. This whole asylum thing is like the first chapters of his book, and it's now become reality. And it makes you think a bit because the whole H.P. Lovecraft stuff. That is a beautiful wide shot of that asylum. I don't know where they shot this at, but that's a really nice wide shot. I think therefore you are. Hey there, Scratch Burnell. John Glover, great John Glover. I loved him in Gremlins 2. He was on this TV show called Brimstone that only lasted a few episodes. He played the devil. John Glover just always fun. I always laugh when I see him in a good way. Well, Dark Cloud, not just on Etsy, on Vinegar Syndrome, you could buy And then the Mouth of Madness Sutter Kane novel on Vinegar Syndrome. Kicked him right in the balls. Hey, that's a good move. Kicked him right in the balls. Hey there, Chaz. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the Tales from the Crypt episode review you requested. I did good use of the widescreen format. And this is easily one of Sam Neill's best performances. I'd probably say his best performance. I do quite like Event Horizon, but I do think this is Sam Neill's best performance. Now, of course, Sam Neill and John Carver worked together on Memoirs of Invisible Man, which sucks. That movie is shit. That movie is a horrible fucking movie. But the one good thing is that John Carver got to meet Sam Neill. He says Sam Neill was good to work with, and that led him to doing this film together. I love to hear Sam Neill talk about this film because I never hear Sam Neill talk about this movie. So wait, some people are actually thinking all this is in Sam Neill's head? Really? So I never even thought of that. So there are people in here that this is all in Sam Neill's head? So you think like this asylum is real, but then when do you think it's fake? When the door opens, and so at the end of the film he's still in his padded cell even when he's laughing? Is that what some people think? Oh, thank you, Chaz. I'm glad you liked that. Hey, moving TV show and retro game man, everybody. This is my interpretation of the movie. Sutter Kane got into the power that, the H.P. Lovecraft creatures, that power of creation. So he has... No, Chaz, I haven't been requesting any more Tales from the Crypt. Yours was the last one. Some nice grisly images here. Some stuff we're going to see later, including the ending. Your 4K froze? My streaming didn't freeze. So, yeah, your 4K... that's 4K for you. 4K is so damn sensitive. That's why I rarely get 4Ks. Because if you breathe on it wrong, if you have the slightest fingerprint on it, it just freezes, doesn't do anything. It's so fucking sensitive. My streaming is still going. There's David Warner, rest in peace to him. David Warner, who was in Waxwork. I remember Waxwork. He was in Scream 2, was it? It was always great to see David Warner. Ninja Turtles 2, of course, Professor Perry. That's where I remember him from, as Professor Perry. Supposed to be an Utron, but they cut the shit out of the script, which I hate that they did. I wish they had put that in there. But it's supposed to be revealed that he was an Utron, David Warner's character. I don't know why they cut. Just, they'd be trained. Well, then have the kids not be fucking stupid, then. Have them not be fucking dumb. How about tell the kids grow a brain? I love this. Just he put all these fucking crosses, such a weird design. Because it really gets into the mental state of this character. That he just felt comfortable. Put all these crosses around. I guess, hey. I'm about 7 minutes, and God doesn't say. It doesn't tell you. Around 7 minutes and 39 seconds. I'm where Sam Neill has done the crosses, and he's talking to David Warner. It only says how many minutes are left. An hour, 26 minutes, and 41 seconds left. Hey, Muhammad, hope you're doing well. Now he's getting the cigarette. Here's my question. How the hell did he do these crosses so well on his damn forehead? Because you can't really have a mirror. So it'd be like, if I did that, it'd be like fucked up. Because like you have to do the cross, but you can't see in a mirror. So how the hell did he do these crosses so perfectly on his forehead without messing up or being curved or crooked? He got a lot of that crayon. I mean, that crayon did some work to do all that shit. Oh, Peter Jason. Rest in peace to him. John Carpenter alumni. And isn't that, oh God, how do I forget his name? He was in Revenge of the Nerds. I swear that's him. How do I Paul Winfield? Is that Paul Winfield back there? Oh, not Paul Winfield. No, not Paul. No, the teacher in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That's... God, I can't remember his fucking name. I swear that's the teacher in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Paul, it's not Paul Winfield. That's Terminator. I know this guy. He was in the teacher. Who's Joan of Arc? Noah's wife? Bernie Casey. There you go. Thank you. So bad with names. But yeah, he was in Revenge of the Nerds. He was a teacher in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I forgot Bernie Casey was in this. Good character actor, Bernie Casey. But yeah, I always felt that the idea behind the film was Sutter Kane. He's been popular with these books, and people believe in it so much, especially thanks to this power, that believe so much it becomes reality. And thus now his new book, he's creating reality. And so this movie is literally his created reality. So it's like he wrote Sam Neill as a character. He made him up. Sutter Kane is writing this scene as we speak. And as he's writing it, it's becoming reality across the country and all this other stuff. That's why when he goes back to Charlton Heston doesn't remember even sending Julie Carmen, because he's changing reality as it goes along. And also the idea that the Sutter Kane novels before, people believe it so much, it makes it reality, is a take on how people can take any property and make it a reality. I mean, look on YouTube, TikTok, how there are people that, whether they're into Marvel, whether they're into DC, Pokemon, take your pick, they make it such a reality that they don't even see their actual reality in front of them. They lose track of reality. It's just another day in the city. You see a guy walking with an axe, ain't no big deal. At least they are smart enough to get the hell out of the way. Dirty ass shirt too. Maybe he's a big fan of The Shining. Now, was this guy told by Sutter Kane to kill Sam Neill? Or does this guy kind of know what was going on and tried to stop Sam Neill? Do you read Sutter Kane? By this idea, like, there are people who have read Sutter Kane and they're so crazy that they just go off the fucking rails. They were specifically targeting Sam Neill. And who knows, maybe this is some kind of ritual. Like, Jurgen Prochnow has to write this in this way to gear up for the final ritual so he can have full total control and create the world he wants to. It gives you a bit of food for thought, which I do appreciate. I do like. Yeah, the eyes, the cool detail on the eyes. Movie TV, I thought you didn't have any more of his videos. I guess you found one? Did you find others? Also interesting, he got, Charlton Carper got Charlton Heston for this. Very cool. I like to hear how John Carper got Charlton Heston. Did he just ask, or or what? Did Charlton Heston know about John Carpenter movies? I mean, I guess Paycheck, but I'm just, he was in True Lies. He was in this. Last few years of his life, I don't know. I don't remember what year Charlton Heston died. I think it was soon after this, because, again, True Lies and this was around the same time. True Lies was 94. People say this was 94, but in the US, it came out in 95. But I always liked Charlton Heston. Had that great voice to him. Wow, 2008? A lot longer than I thought. Yeah, I remember that from the trailer. It comes up later in the movie. This was going to drive people mad. Well, I hope so. The movie comes out next month. And of course, Julie Carmen, who I remember from the original Fright Night Part 2. Her hair is ugly as fuck, though. Goddamn. That's some ugly ass hair. Like a goddamn possum on her head. They're marking the shit out of it. Sutter Kane. They mentioned Stephen King. I mean, Stephen King ain't worth shit nowadays. At that time, maybe. Now he's just shit. I didn't say Julie Carmen was ugly. I said her hair was ugly. Hey there, Carson. Hope you're doing well. I didn't say Julie Carmen was ugly. I said her fucking hair is ugly. That's an ugly haircut. That's a horrible fucking haircut. Even for the 90s. Why? Because it looks like it's just fucking tentacles going over the place in the back of her head, and it's like someone, I don't know, killed an animal and dumped it on her head. Ugly as fuck haircut. She has much better hair later on. Because this is not the haircut she has the whole movie. No, Stephen King should go back on cocaine. That's when he was worth a shit. I think this is the problem. Stephen King's not on coke. If he was on cocaine, maybe he'd relax. But yeah, Sam Neill I've always enjoyed as an actor. I know Wes from Dead Pig, he hates Sam Neill. I don't really know why. I don't agree with him. Sam Neill, I think Jurassic Park, this movie, Event Horizon, all good movies. Who was it? Arcade? Yeah, In the Month of Madness is a good movie, Arcade. You should give it a watch. Especially if you like John Carpenter films. Hey there, Dante. Hope you're doing well. Again, this was a paid request from Alan Stanley to do a live commentary on this. So, yeah, if people want me to do live stuff or live commentaries or live streams, if you want to send in the paid request for that, feel free. I don't mind doing that. I got these posters. I wonder if someone kept these posters. I wouldn't be surprised if someone did these posters to sell. Wait a minute, the cops beat up a white guy? Unrealistic. Fucking bullshit. How refreshing. He's beating up a white guy. That's why I call. I'm like, well, how refreshing. He's beating up a white guy. The cop. Because that does happen too, so how refreshing. Of course, that is revisited later, but the cop is more of like a demon cop thing. I don't know if you want that poster. That'd be a lame poster, Arcade, but thank you. Look at those old ass phones. Now you look at cell phones the way they are, and then you look at how these phones are, cords and all. Or how books don't even goes to bookstores anymore. I mean, how many bookstores do people actually go to nowadays? Hey there, Callum. Fuck is this guy's problem? What's up with his chin? So he got hurt, beat up. Someone put his face in a meat grinder. Sorry, I don't like twinks. Don't hit on me. That's what I was thinking. It's you. See, that's what I think. This guy, somehow read an early copy of In the Mouth of Madness book or something, or someone was able to find a copy, and so he read it, and so he recognizes Sam Neill as the main character. At least that's what I interpret that scene as, where he goes, "It's you." Either he saw some dream, some vision, or he somehow got an early copy of the book or something, read it, and it's you. Oh, the main character in this book. Well, Omen 3 is a shitty movie. Sam Neill couldn't save it. Nobody could save Omen 3. Craptastic movie. Back when people smoked cigarettes in movies. Not nowadays. What's wrong with Omen 3? What's right about it? That's like the movie where every priest is a dumbfuck that gets killed in the most idiotic way because they can't do their job right. A little bit of can-be effects here. No, I didn't see that Scratch Burn. I didn't see that podcast. Want some tube, buddy? Now, what does this scene represent? He sees you. It'd be interesting to see like what this whole scene represents. Or is it just there to just have a hopefully freaky scare for the audience? No, I never smoked. They have a little bit of dream within the dream. Yeah, I've seen Red Eye. It's okay. Why did this New Nightmare and Lord of Illusions flop at the box office? They're awesome. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I guess in the 90s, audiences didn't really respect horror films. They didn't really think horror films deserved respect. I mean, you think about it, horror films back then, they were these huge money makers anyway. And, these movies, took a little bit of money to make because they were, a bit ambitious, effects driven. I can't answer that question. I don't know why, because I don't know, the audiences were stupid. I don't know. Because the audience is fucked up. But I like all three of those movies you mentioned. I like Lord of Illusions. It's one of the few Clive Barker films I enjoy. I think Scott Bakula did a good job. It was cool to see him as the lead, being a Quantum Leap fan. Wes Craven's New Nightmare, I like. I know the guys at Dead Pit do not like that film. I heavily disagree with that. I think Wes Craven's New Nightmare is great. When Freddy dies and you have that kind of death scene with the crappy effects, that isn't that great, but I really like Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and this is would be my favorite of three, maybe. Oh, you saw New Nightmare last week? Yeah, I like all three of those. Samuel, I haven't seen Wes Craven's New Nightmare in a long time. Maybe that'll be one day. Go through the Elm Streets and do like commentaries on them or something. I thought that was a cool idea, taking all the book covers and making a map. Like the rider, all these books labeled a map to get to this town. That's a neat idea. That's like Silent Hill stuff. Those kind of like a Silent Hill puzzle. So pretty much their idea is then we'll get this writer Sutter Kane because we need him to finish this novel because it's going to be a big hit. So the journey is to find this town, which you find out is pretty much a made-up town. It's like a town that Sutter Kane has created. In the Mouth of Madness, I do think was a movie a bit ahead of its time. Definitely ahead of its time, and that's what happened with John Carpenter a lot. I mean, he made movies. I mean, They Live, definitely ahead of its time. Big Trouble in Little China, definitely ahead of its time. Because when you got into the 90s, the big martial arts craze, we had Van Damme, Steven Seagal, Jeff Speakman to a point, Ninja Turtles, Three Ninjas, like all this other martial arts stuff. Rapid Fire, Brandon Lee. A lot of direct-to-video stuff, Oliver Gruner, all those folks, Gary Daniels, Jeff Rincott. Big Trouble in Little China was definitely ahead of its time. Stephen New York, yeah. Oh, thank you, Devin. I mean, John Carpenter's a grumpy ass, but he's pretty damn good filmmaker. Yeah, Mohammed. I always liked Sam Neill. I always thought he was a good actor. I mean, he couldn't save that Jurassic Park movie he came back for, Jurassic World, whatever the fuck it was called. Dominion. No, not Carpenter for president. He's too old. He's older than Joe Biden, and he's a grumpy ass too, John Carpenter. I'm like, goddamn, dude, smoke some more weed, play some more video games, maybe you relax. I don't get why he hated The Substance. What do you hate about everything? I mean, The Substance, John Carpenter, I love you, dude, but it's better. The Substance was better than the last couple movies you did. It's a fuck little better than The Ward. It's better than Memoirs of Invisible Man. I like Escape from LA, but I would put The Substance above it. Yeah, the musical score in this movie is pretty good. Score people don't really. Again, that main theme at the beginning was solid. Here we don't have the bit where the road really fucks with her. This kid's an idiot for driving on the wrong side of the road anyway. No wonder he got hit. Don't drive on the wrong side of the fucking road. This ain't Europe. Dumb fuck. Should just moved his ass off the road, bumped him. Idiot deserves it. No grade, I would not have liked that. There you go, on the wrong side of the. Well, at least you're doing. Well, at least, I mean, he improved. At least he's going the way he should on that side of the road. Granted, his face is fucked up, but at least if he's on the other side of the road going the right way, it's all. I'll take that over, his face to be as fucked up as possible, but drive right. Well, that's what you did. You shouldn't have been in front of me. Roadkill. Well, to be fair, it's not her fault. He's the one that drove on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, this will be up on the channel with like all live streams. Once the stream ends, it'll be up on the channel, and you can go back to the beginning and follow along if you want to, Tim. But it's like all the live streams. Just when you go on the channel, click on the live feature, and that's where all the live streams are at. Yeah, you old fuck. Keep riding over there. Preston, I don't know, man. I kind of want to keep it on this and not get off tangent. When I do a live commentary, I kind of want to keep it on tangent with the movie because Alan Stanley sent in a pay request for me to talk about this film, not about a bunch of random stuff. Unless someone wants to send a super chat, I'll answer it because it's a super chat. But otherwise, I'm kind of concentrating on the movie itself. That's why I don't care about a Michael Jackson trailer came out. I don't care. I'm talking about this movie. Michael Jackson ain't in this movie, so don't matter in this conversation. Yeah, that fucked up your day. You're flying. Some good mushrooms then. Must have been some hell of a mushrooms. No, it's fine, Greg. It's fine. Hi there, Meteor. Michael Jackson looked better than that. Come on, Scratch Burno. There you go, Hobbs End. Slept through the whole damn thing. He's lucky I can't sleep in a car. I could never sleep in a car while I was going. Nice, beautiful wide shots. Again, really good usage of the widescreen format. Did Dean Cundy work on this one too? Or was another cinematographer? It might have been another cinematographer. But if it was Dean Cundy, I could see it. Gary Tibb. Gary Tibb did it. Okay. Oh, okay. Gary Tibb actually worked with John Carpenter on Prince of Darkness. They Live. And then Village of the Damned is Steve Family, Vampires, and Ghosts of Mars. So, okay. So Dean Cundy did the older stuff, and then Gary Tibb took over. Very cool. Movie TV, you didn't answer my question. Do you have more of his stuff? Because you said you didn't have any more. And then you said you found that. So do you have more of Fabio's stuff, movie TV show? Because then you said you had no more, but then apparently you found this. Which ones, movies, TV? Which ones do you have? Damn. Blood everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but I like that detail that the car is dirty. So, because it's been driving for so long. So I like that it doesn't look so brand new. You just see kind of the dust and the dirt on the side. It's a nice detail because again, some movies would overlook that and be like, "Why does this fucking car look brand new? It's been driving for however long." So that's a nice little detail that most will go unnoticed. Oh, that's cool. Movies, TV. When you don't upload those two, can you upload those two tonight or something? Oh, that's cool, Gavin. I like both of them, especially Leviathan. You may not like it. I don't know. Oh yeah, that painting. I know later on that painting, the faces change. This lady here. I've seen her a couple films. She was in Critters 3. Actually, I remember she was in Critters 3. She was in one of the apartments. This old lady. She was also in Krippendorf's Tribe, I think. And she was in a few other films. I don't know. Critters 3, I remember from. And of course, Sam Neill thinks it's all a big publicity stunt. So I'm not saying that. I'm just watching the film. But at the same time, okay, they're talking about reality and how come all these things are the case. Or I'm saying a practical sense. Maybe Sutter Kane grew up here and then wrote all this stuff based on his personal experiences, which I think is what Sam Neill is his mindset's going for. That is a cool looking church, though. I don't know if that's what was made for the movie or if that was something they found. But that is a very cool looking church, especially the placement, like the way it's placed, and like there's nothing around it, like a desolate farmland area. I think those are like spotlights. That's a tall some bitch. Hey, is the welcoming wagon? Now, yeah, I think this guy here with a shotgun, he's Vito in Ghostbusters 2. Not the voice, that was Max von Sydow, but the face. Yeah, that's Vito. I heard he was a absolutely horrible fucking person in real life. That he was just a vile piece of shit. That's a real place in Ontario? Very cool. Because I have the Blu-ray, but I haven't seen the features on it for a longest time. Yeah, Wilhelm von Humberg. Yeah, I heard he was a fucking terrible person. Yeah, he was a former boxer. I think he did a dabble in a wrestling as well. He did a bit of wrestling as well, and I know he had a bunch of affairs with men and women, and he, I don't know, drugs, alcohol, or all sorts of shit. Of course, we briefly saw Jurgen Prochnow there. Jurgen Prochnow, who's in The Keep, which I know is Dead Pitt's favorite movie. I like The Keep for what it is. He was also in Das Boot, Beverly Hills Cop 2, which I always enjoyed. See, Julie Carmen, her hair here is so much better than it was at the beginning, where it looked like a dead animal on her head. Her hair here looks so much better. So much better. Samuel Jameson, look it up on Google. Like, you find it, I just. Having affairs with men and women, alcohol, drugs, all sorts of other shit. Samuel. Well, you must not have checked that thorough, Preston, because it's right there. I remember the first time I saw this, it was a crazy reveal where what this woman is doing with her husband has him chained up, and then becomes this creature that hacks him to death and stuff. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. Stuff about this just has a perverted sense of humor to it as well. So now Julie Carmen is being affected by all this. Getting great wide shots of the wet city streets. There's Vigo. Might have been even John Carpenter, maybe even on the commentaries talking about how bad this guy was. I could be wrong though, because I haven't heard that commentary in forever. God, even the dog ain't having a good day. Fuck you, kid. Throw this ball in her face. Sorry, if I see kids like that, I'm kicking them in the face. Yeah, Michael DeLuca, I mean, he had his hand in a few horror films around this time. I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, he had some hand in. This one, I think he's one of the guys that really wanted Freddy vs. Jason to be a thing, which of course eventually was 2004. Alan Stanley, are you still in here? This was a paid request for you, but I haven't seen you in the comments for a while. Why is so many people like they touch something on the wall, then they have to smell it? Like, what does smelling it have to do with anything? Like, you're touching some dirty ass thing on the wall. What do you have to smell it for, too? It's like, I mean, what do you expect to smell? Like cherries? So many people's like, let me touch this on the wall, and then I have to fucking smell it. Like, what do you expect it to smell? Well, I mean, Jackson Jack, I think Sam Neill does a great job. I don't see what the issue is with Sam Neill. Well, I mean, it's a downer, but I mean, that's that's like saying you don't rewatch John Carpenter's The Thing, but it's because it's a downer. Or They Live because it's a downer. I mean, John Carpenter knows how to work that well, and they're still really good movies, in my opinion. And Adrian Prodnow's not in this a whole lot, but he does a really good job for what little he's in it. You don't know what is about this that depresses me? I don't really see 90s gloss. I mean, when I think of gloss, I think of the way the digital shit looks today. Alan Stanley, are you still here in the chat? Because this was a paid request for him to do the live stream, and he was in here earlier, but he hasn't showed up in the chat for like the last, I don't know, 30 minutes. There's also some interesting makeup effects here by TMB throughout it. Yeah, I think at the time audiences just didn't get the film, so it was ahead of its time. Which I'm trying to think what horror films were hits in 94, 95. That's a cool shot. Cool TMB effects there. But yeah, Samuel does a good job. I don't really deal what people's beef are with him in this movie. He's playing the good, like, skeptic. So it's almost in a way like Julie Carmen is mentioning how she felt she was her own individual and maybe she's being turned into a character. And that's the things that this is like the last time she's herself, but she's being turned into the character Suttertain created. And that makes you think, like, okay, well, no, Jurassic Park was 93. This was 94, 95. Was Julie Carmen, was her character ever real? Or was her character a real person that was then turned into a character and made to disappear because of Suttertain's writing? So again, was Julie Carmen real to begin with and was screwed around, twisted and turned into what Suttertain wanted her to be, which you see later on, or did her character never exist and was created from the very first go? This is always a crazy wild. This is like one of the wildest scenes to me in the movie. You have the old woman from Critters 3 just being this weird tentacle monster chopping poor Uncle Bill. This is what I was joking with when I was with Dead Pit. I'm like, there's Uncle Bill. He's getting chopped up, handcuffed on the bottom there. This is what his wife's doing to him right now. Gavin, what movie are you watching with Sam Neill in it? Gavin, what's the title of the video? What's the title of the stream? I'm not trying to be rude, but do you see the title of the stream that you're watching? Yeah, but Retro, does Charlton Heston not know her because she never existed, or does he not know her because now Sutterton has written for him not to know her? And that's basically interesting food for thought. Thank you, Freddie Lit. I appreciate that. The first super chat of the night. Thank you, man. Great movie, even though it's not on point with one of his stories, is the movie that captures the atmosphere and mood of Lovecraft. Yeah, but Jackson, this is In the Mouth of Madness fan commentary. I mean, I think this really captures Lovecraft and the mood and atmosphere. It's fine, Gavin, but I mean, I think this definitely captures the mood and atmosphere of Lovecraft. I wouldn't say it's not on point. I disagree with that. By the way, I did record. Was it you, the Steve Nash reaction? I did record that, so that'll be up sometime soon. But thank you, Freddie Lit. What movie does Lovecraft better than this movie? I mean, this is probably my favorite movie that deals with a Lovecraft flavor. Some would say Reanimator. I liked Reanimator. I actually like this film more, though. So, again, I would say of all the films that have the Lovecraft flavor, for me, this is my favorite. I think that the plot is interesting enough that you could create your own kind of details on it, but well, yeah, because it's not based on a specific H.P. Lovecraft story, but I just see H.P. Lovecraft making this into one of his stories, if that makes sense. See, I never liked From Beyond. I always thought From Beyond was really lame. There you go, knock her the fuck out. Nowadays, you couldn't do that because he'd be called sexist for punching her. I'm like, she punched him first, and she's possessed or whatever, but I love that reaction to Sam Neill. Jesus Christ. Type of reaction I would have. Knocks her out again. It is deserved. It should have a cult following. It should have been a bigger film. Yeah, John Carver would probably yell at yeah. He seems to do that a lot. This, for some reason, this reminds me of Halloween 3. Remember when Tom Atkins and the woman was the robot, and then you have the car crash, and then the woman's all fucked up outside, like her head's off. Here's like the head's twisted, but I don't know. Just part of me, just something about this reminds me of Halloween 3. Oh, thank you, Lucas. Appreciate it. That kid with the cards. Phone booths. Remember phone booths? They used to be a thing. Bye bye, Mick Garris. This is such a weird bit of business. I mean, Lucas, I'll do commentaries or whatever. Bad films are fun to do though because you make fun of it and you can shit on it. If it's like with other people, we can make fun of it together. So I guess if you're asking a preference, bad films, it's just fun to make fun of it and not have to worry about. Because I'm not going to make fun of a film here and make jokes because I like the film. If I don't like the film, I'll make a joke on it. But this is a really good one. I love how creative it gets, especially in this point of the movie. I always remember later on, the whole blue. I like the color blue. Oh, thank you for the verse by shape. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. So, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. The super chat was so powerful, it kicked me out for a bit. But no, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to do this, but I went too far to the right and I hit the exit. So that's the movie's still playing. But this super chat was so big to me that it made my computer explode. And thank you, Freddy Lit. Color Out of Space is another decent. You know what? I actually did not mind Color Out of Space. I did watch that. Nicolas Cage. I didn't love it, but I did like it. Tommy Chon, I think they could have done more with him. Yeah, I don't want to go. I mean, I might have reviewed it and you checked out the review, but yeah, I didn't mind Color Out of Space. So I agree, it's a decent one. But thank you, Freddie Lit. Premiere doing well. Commentary's doing fine. Got about half hour left of the movie. This stuff is very Silent Hill as well. You go to sleep, you wake up, you're in a new environment. Even this bit here reminds me in Silent Hill 3 when you have, Silent Hill 3 where you have the confession and Lucas, Spider-Man 3 is a bad choice because that movie's 2.5 hours long. Lucas, I explained it. A bad movie, you can make fun of it and talk shit about it and just, it's fun making fun of it. If it's a live stream, you get other people to make fun of it as well and trash it together. I already said that. I already explained that, Lucas. That's fine. Spider-Man 3 is a bad example because that movie's like 2.5 hours long. But if it's like a 90-minute or 2-hour bad movie, we could make fun of it, shit over it. Like Barry Hill's Top 3. We could make fun of Barry Hill's Top 3 all day long and make fun of every aspect and look at that stupid scene and look at that dumb scene. Or The Predator. We could make fun of The Predator, talk about how shitty it is. Prey. Alien Covenant, we could talk about how shitty it is together. Or I could just make fun of it. Like, if it's a bad movie I'm doing a commentary on, it's funny because I just talk shit about it the whole time. And it's fun to make fun of something, especially if it's bad. But this is a really good film. So sometimes I'm silent to give it not with the respect it deserves, but just to listen to the dialogue and stuff. Or because I still hear it on my headphones over here. But anyway, this is a cool scene about the aspects of reality. I think Jurgen Pratt now, he's not in this a whole lot, but the few bits he's in, he does a really good job. Yeah, Lucas, you could do that with headphones. So maybe the idea is that Sam Neill's character was real, but now he's being turned into a character just like Julie Carmen did. But then he did say, "No, I created you." He does say that, "I created you," and this guy doesn't want to admit that he was created. Hey there, Tim. Hope you're doing well. It's a lot of nice, interesting food for thought for the movie. Makes you think for a bit. It's an interesting story. That's the thing. It's a very interesting story. This bit here where you don't have the run down the hallway with the monsters. The Sally, you don't get a good look at the monsters. I think on the Blu-ray, probably on the 4K as well, you get like deleted scenes or test material where you get to see a lot more of the monsters and stuff. I wish we would have seen more in the movie, but you know, it is how it is. But Freylit, it was fun. I'll upload that soon. I like stuff like that. I guess Alan Stanley, I don't know if he's still in here or I guess maybe he'll watch this later because I haven't heard from him for 40 minutes now. Well, Alan Stanley, I mean, hopefully you're liking the commentary whenever you do see this. Going well, graduate. Muhammad, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. Yeah, I mean, if you like horror movies, if you like H.P. Lovecraft type of stories. Okay, Alan, sorry. I mentioned it a few times before, but I didn't see your comments. So okay, very cool to hear. And it gives you food for thought. Was Sam Neill a character strictly created by Sutter Kane, or was he a real guy that became a Sutter Kane character? Or and in a way, Sam Neill bringing this. I'm sorry to hear that, Alan Stanley. Sorry to hear that. I always thought this was such a cool. I remember seeing this the back of the day and my mind being blown of him like becoming like a piece of paper. It just, I still think this is a really cool effect. Just the idea, the creativity of that, I thought was really cool. Well, technically it came out in 95. Some say 94. So 95, that would have been Virtuosity. That would have been Congo. Die Hard with a Vengeance is 95. Trying to think. Braveheart was 95. GoldenEye was 95. Casper was 95. Yeah, Toy Story was 95. Seven. Jumanji. Waterworld. Batman Forever. So. And she's reciting exactly what he's doing. So the book and the movie are one and the same. It's like if you made a movie where a guy realizes he's in a horror movie. And he's just a fictional character in a movie. Hell, even Last Action Hero, Arnold's character realizing he's a character in a movie, you know. It's a cool hallway. Like the design of the hallway. And these creatures, it's sad we don't get to see more of these creatures. I guess they figure if we saw them too much, that'd be too goofy or anything. But I know, again, there's footage on the Blu-ray, again, the 4K, where you do see more of these creatures. I think that Y shot was stop motion, but then some really neat practical effects. And but it's funny is that he has the manuscript, but by the time he gets there, the book has already been distributed everywhere. So what was the point of him taking this manuscript over when everybody else already has the manuscript? I guess it's more of a symbolism thing. I think this is Hayden Christensen. People said this kid on the bike is Hayden Christensen. Is that true? That this kid on the bike is Hayden Christensen? Well, that is the best acting job he's ever done because he didn't get better. Well, that's the best acting job he ever had because he didn't get better as an actor. He just got worse. He's a shitty actor, but this is like his best performance as the paper boy. Well, I answered that, but I liked it. It was fun. I'll upload that soon, and I like that kind of stuff because I'm a basketball fan, and I don't really get to watch much of basketball stuff. So that's always a pleasure to see basketball stuff. So I liked it, Freddie Lit. Thank you. I have that up soon. Granted, I don't really like to talk about random stuff when I'm doing a commentary, especially for someone. Unless people want to send us a super chat, like Freddie Lit did, I'll gladly read and talk about. But I kind of want to strictly focus on this. Now, I think that movie on TV, I think that was the first film Rick Baker dealt with. I think. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it wasn't Rick Baker. There was someone else. Maybe it wasn't. God, I can't remember now. Maybe it wasn't Rick Baker. Something about that movie that's prominent about it. I can't remember though. It was Robot Monster was the film. I know there's something about that movie. I'm trying to think. I can't remember though. So maybe not Rick Baker. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, it was Robot Monster was that film. I done the Rick Baker. I don't know why. He's burning, but it don't matter. Coming up is one of my favorite scenes is the always like the color blue. Yeah, this coming up here. So I mean, really, Sutter Kane has become a god, so to speak. He can pretty much do anything he wants. Not primitive. Well, I mean, yeah, think where this guy's been through. He's seen all this weird shit. He's seen these monsters, these creatures from another dimension, or however you want to put it. And then, no problem, Lucas, take care. And then pretty much being told that he doesn't exist, that he's not real, that he was never real. That would fuck with anyone's sanity. Tenfold. Hell, I'd probably be losing my mind too. And no one will believe you. No one listens to you. Everyone thinks you're crazy. What can you do? Now sees a picture of himself. And that's a picture of In the Mouth of Madness. Don't listen to who, Lucas? I don't understand your comment. Don't listen to who? Lucas, I'm talking about the movie and the character in the movie, Lucas. I wasn't talking about myself. I'm talking about the character in the movie. I didn't retro. I'm talking about the character in the movie. The people who follow along. What the fuck? I'm saying I'm doing a comment on the movie. That's what I'm doing. Where they say Neil's crazy. It's fine, Lucas. It's no problem. This book will drive people mad. Hope so. The movie comes out next month. As it shows how much time has passed, at least in his mind, where already the book has come out and it's already published and stuff, and they've made a movie that'll come out in the month. Take care, MTB. No problem, Lucas. That's nice to hear. Driving people mad is a huge thing for Lovecraft. Yeah. Sutter King's In the Mouth of Madness. And now Sam Neill has become the guy at the beginning with the axe. He's become almost the same type of clothes, disheveled, dirty. You see his eyes are different, this guy. Again, how the hell did he draw that big cross on his forehead and have it be pristine without a mirror and not be crooked? How did how many crayons did he have? Yeah, I heard about that thing that the Apocalypse trilogy, the Thane, Prince of Darkness, in this one. I mean, technically they're not, but I get what he means by the doom and gloom approach. Those are the three movies. I guess if you feel the world is that crazy and mad, you would feel this is the safest place to be. You're surprised there isn't a remake of this movie? I don't think this movie is known well enough to do a remake. Silent Deadly Night, even Halloween and other stuff. The name, they sell it. They can't sell the name in the Mouth of Madness. The general public would not know what you're talking about, and the Mouth of Madness didn't get to the status of Halloween or The Fog or even Assault on Precinct 13. That's why they did those remakes. But this, no, they won't remake this. Again, it's too almost niche for them. They remake it to sell the name, because selling the name will help them hopefully get box office or eyes on the screen, thus Silent at Deadly Night. No one was asking for a remake, but they hope that name is known enough that even if they haven't seen the movie, they know the name, that they'll go see the film. Especially with movies that have had franchises. Like Garbage Day. Garbage Day was a meme. Where did that meme come from? Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. So, if people remember that meme, then they remember the title, then they'll maybe see our movie. So that's how it works, is those business tactics. It's show business. It's there to make money, but that's the way they think. So now the idea is, who killed all these people? Was it one of those creatures? Was it just a bunch of random? Do you see almost like claw marks on there? Or is that just me? Like dents and claw marks on the door. So was it one of those creatures that we saw that he was running from in the hallway? Or is this a bunch of crazy fucked up people? Cause one hell of a riot? I bet those people believe in him now. But I mean, definitely good chunks of this movie's open to interpretation, however you want to interpret it. They wrecked the whole theme, but here's my question: where are the bodies? See a lot of things destroyed, and you see blood, but you don't really see any bodies. So that's then where are the bodies? Then makes you think: where did the bodies go? Once again, you see a lot of destruction. The car there, the ambulance. So they got John Glover. They probably got David Warner. But again, no bodies. I kind of wish the poster was like the movie poster, like now playing. Like that poster should have been the poster that they had for the movie. Because this is a John Carpenter film, but that should have been like the movie poster. I think that would have been a good meta moment. Now, at the that's what they should have done. Okay, we gotta make a movie poster, and this is what the poster has to be later on. I know that's a marketing team, but still, no problem, Freddie. Let take care. It's weird that he's seen the movie out of order, but yeah, I'm sure you're not supposed to take that seriously. It's like, what version of the movie is he watching? But I think you're meant to take that, you know, artistic license. Pretty much the only one left, and what more can you do? Just can't help but go crazy. Frances Bay, the old lady, this first build. Look at that. Again, the old lady from Critters 3, among other stuff. Again, good music, good theme. Always like the theme music, the theme for this movie. Jeff Amada, who worked with Carpenter a lot, ever since Big Trouble in Little China. No, Frances, she passed away a while ago. The book is a representation to the movie, and the movie is a representation to the book. Yeah, no, but I just think it would have been cool, like the movie poster. I still think that would have been a nice meta moment that the movie poster for this. I think that just would have been neat. It would have gotten like a nice reaction from the audience. I don't much care for his '90s films, but this is easily one of Carpenter's best. I agree, this is one of Carpenter's best. This would be in maybe my top 5 Carpenter films. I mean, I know The Thing is my favorite, then Big Trouble in Little China, then probably Assault on Precinct 13. This might be somewhere in the top 5. Yeah. That's right. Frances Bay was grandma in Happy Gilmore. That's right. I mean, Carpenter '90s. I liked his Steve from LA. I saw that way before I saw Steve from New York. So I like it. It's nostalgic, although the effects are terrible. But I like Kurt Russell. It's always fun to see him play Snake Plissken. Village of the Damned, I don't hate like other people do. Trying to think what others. Memoirs of Invisible Man sucks. I mean, The Thing is my favorite of the 3. So I would put The Thing in the Mouth of Madness, then Prince of Darkness, but I like all 3 of them. I think The Thing is the best. I think this one has the most intriguing story. Prince of Darkness, I actually think that one has like the most atmosphere of the three. When I say atmosphere, as in the thing, what people equate atmosphere, I think of as isolation. I think the isolation is really good in the thing. I think just the creep atmosphere, I'll put with Prince of Darkness. Lovecraft's books are public domain to read online. Oh yeah. Vampires is okay because of James Woods. James without if James Woods was not in the movie would suck ass. No pun intended. James Woods makes that film watchable to me. I love James Woods' performance. There's some decent bits of gore, but I think the team is killed way too early, and then not a whole lot of happens for the second part of that film. It's kind of just driving around with this bitch, find us the master, looking around, talking. James Woods makes it watchable, but there's a lot of talk, and then the action doesn't deliver like it should. The endings kind of, I don't know if he didn't have the budget or John Carpenter is just not that guy with the big choreographed action scenes. Yeah, you also got to think Blade came out like a month or two before. So when you've seen Blade, and you see how crazy and fun and the action, Vampires just doesn't measure up. But I think it's an okay film. But there's films I like more, there's films I like less. But it's okay. But I know when I watched it, I didn't like it as much as I used to. But James Woods is great. But that's the end of the credits there of that. John Carpenter lost it after In the Mouth of Madness. I mean, I think Vampires is okay. I don't think it's that bad, but it's not that great either. I like Escape from L.A., although the effects do not hold up. I like Ghosts of Mars. I do. But I would have preferred if Jason Statham was the lead, like originally planned, and not Ice Cube. Ice Cube, I thought, did fine, though, for what he's supposed to do. But it would have been cool to have Jason Statham. But I like Ghosts of Mars, but Ghosts of Mars is kind of like the greatest hits of John Carpenter because there's a little bit of a song Precinct 13. There's a Teen Best Steve from New York. There's a little bit of the Thing with the Who Do I Trust. There's kind of like remind you of better Carpenter movies. Yoder Prodnell's good in this. I think it's one of my favorite roles of his. No problem, Alan Stanley. Thank you for the paid request. I do appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. You've been very kind. By the way, Alan Stanley, I think I got a Manhunt 2 uncut that doesn't freeze. So one day down the road, I do want to try it out to see if it doesn't freeze at all. But I might have found a copy of Manhunt 2 that doesn't freeze. Because the guy uploaded it, and he took like the actual game, but yeah. So I got to test it out one day. I can now because there's paid requests to get to. Well, Alan Stanley, again, I don't know when that'll happen because there's too many paid requests to get to. But I do want to try that out one day. Yeah, In the Month of Madness, I would say is my favorite HP. By the way, nice to meet you. Josh Mino, have you been on this stream before? Because I haven't. And is that Metal Gear Solid on the avatar, or is that something else? Like one of the later Metal Gear Solid, or is that someone else? I'm just curious. Yeah, Replacement Killers. I like that film. He's fine in that. Beverly Hills Cop 2. Jurgen Prochnow is good in that. So, yeah. Yeah, the Manhunt fan film was interesting. Pretty cool. I don't give a fuck what James Cameron said. Ah, okay, Josh. Okay. Okay, I was a bit confused because I don't know if he had that avatar before, but okay. Yeah, I remember you, Josh. Just said, yeah, it said Josh Mino. I'm like, I don't remember, but yeah. Haven't seen in a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, YouTube for some reason is usually the ads. I don't know why. But fuck James Cameron. I don't give a shit what he says. If John Campea liked it, that means it's a shitty film. Because John Campea has no taste. He's a fucking idiot. So fuck John Campea. He's an idiot. He's one of those fucking Marvel shills too. So fuck him. John Campea is an idiot. Him liking it means the movie fucking sucks ass. Fuck Predator Badlands. Yeah, fuck James Cameron. I know I got this, but still, that James Cameron died a long time ago. The new James Cameron, he's an idiot. Yeah, Stretch Burnell, John Campea lights it probably in the ass too. But anyway, I'll stick around for a little bit. Answer, may at least make this like even 2 hours or so. I'll stick around for a little bit. It's only 8 here p.m. But once again, thank you, Alan Stanley, for the request. I do appreciate that. That was very kind of you, and hopefully you enjoyed the commentary. I know I don't always have the most to say, but sometimes I like to actually pay attention to the film, and I'm not someone that if I liked a film, I don't want to like make jokes 85 times because I actually like the film. Because sometimes you see people talk about a film is like, do you actually like the film? Because you're just making fun of it the whole time. That's fine if you don't like it, but you say you don't. You say you liked it, but then it doesn't seem like you do. I'll make fun of a shitty movie. Like if this was Memoirs of Invisible Man, I make fun of that movie. I'll make fun of The Predator. I'll make fun of Prey. I'll make fun of Alien Covenant. I'll make fun of Beverly Hills Cop 3. Because those films suck, in my opinion. Cigarette burns, not really. And the thing is, I've seen that story done in other ones. There's one called, I have the DVD over there actually. Fury of the Demon, that did that same type of story. Well, not same, but where the film was so dangerous that people saw it and then they rioted and but I thought his episodes kind of meandered. I don't know. Carpenter's Masters of Horror episodes, I just thought they meandered and were kind of boring, at least to me. No, I don't like Memoirs of Invisible Man. It sucks. Other than the special effects and Sam Neill. But Chevy Chase was not the right call. He wanted to be serious. He failed. So he fucked up. I know John Carpenter did not like working with Chevy Chase, like most people. I think Chevy Chase is one of the worst actors John Carpenter's worked with. Like he didn't have a good time working with it. So yeah. So there you go. On my big surprise. No, Premiere, I did not like that part. But I explained it in the video, in the review. I mean, that's not really why I see a Predator film. Just like I'm not here to see a Predator film be a shitty Marvel Star Wars TV show type of film. PG-13 and some android bitch that won't shut the fuck up, apparently. And God did the Predator's feelings, got daddy issues. Why the fuck do I want to see a Predator movie who's got daddy issues? Who the fuck wants to see a Predator movie where the Predator has daddy issues and cries and talks? Because that's what I want in a new Predator film. Hey, he's got daddy issues and he fucking cries and he fucking talks and gives a fuck. Oh, thank you, Seb. I appreciate that. Well, I try to sometimes get fat toys in there. I'm sorry, I don't need to see a Predator cry. And I don't need to see a Predator with daddy issues. That's fucking horrible. That's fucking stupid. You demystifying the fucking villain. Fucking garbage. It's dog shit. It's like Alien Earth is dog shit. That'll be up sometime tomorrow. Reviews for episodes 4, 5, and 6. Dog shit. Dog shit, dog shit. Worst fucking TV show of the year. Alien Earth. That'll be uploaded sometime by tomorrow. That's what I've heard, Jamroll. I've heard that. But yeah. Yeah, Alien Earth episodes 4, 5, and 6. I'll put it in one video. Worst fucking TV show I've seen this year. Fucking dog shit. Just we wanted the alien to become a pet like a dog. And the bitch that looks like Snow White playing coochie coochie coo with the chest burster. That's what I fucking wanted. Next, they'll be going on dates and fucking each other in the bathroom. That'll be expanding the lore. Yeah, expanding her pants down to her ankles. I know women may think fucking chest burster looks like a sex toy. Doesn't mean you have to use it. That'll be the next fucking season. Alien Birth. Alien Earth to Alien Birth. They fuck and she gives birth. That'll be the next one. Yeah, fuck Alien Earth. Predators can cry too, just like me and you. Predators should not be like me and you. This whole goddamn point. They're predators. They hunt people for sport. Predator looks stupid. Looks like Kamala Harris. Why does the Predator look like Kamala Harris? I don't know. Makes no sense. CG head. Looks like a pussy. Looks like a beta male. Looks like fucking Kamala Harris. I don't understand it. I don't understand the movies today. Don't get it. Made Leprechaun movies where they're 5'9", French, talking with a lisp. Made alien films, TV shows that they become pets, dogs. Becomes blue from fucking Jurassic World. That's what I said in my review. It becomes blue from Jurassic World. That's what it is. Hey, that'd be cool, Preminator. Just gotta let me know in advance so I could contact Mark. Premier, you'd have to let me know in advance so I can try to. Well, again, on the 21st, Mark, that may not be available, so we'll see. I'll happily do it. I'm always down to talk about Predator 2 or do commentary for it. Always down for it. Thanks, General. But with that said, yeah, Alien and Aliens, that's all you need. But I guess with all that said, I'll end the stream here. Thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks once again, Alan Stanley, for the request. Hope a few people at least enjoyed. Take care, everyone. I should be back here tomorrow with Friday Night Lives. For those who want to jump into the chat, it will be broadcast on this channel as well. It's just sometimes I do it and I have like one person in the chat, and it's like, okay, I guess to be fair, people are busy Friday nights, to be fair. But I let people know just in case right here and now. So either way, it'll be a fun time. Yeah, General, we definitely have to do that soon. I'll check in with him to see what days he's available, and that'll be fun to do. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.